Well, we've arrived, we're excited, we want to get some track action, so we've got 5 laps from 5 drivers from Heat 5 because it was the one that was on. So we decided to get here and we are standing outside the Neo Buggy Nerve Centre, and the Neo Buggy Nerve is Phil's with us here. This track really is quite treacherous and it's quite interesting being able to see finally here just how up and down it actually is.
Yeah, I mean the depth of the track is just crazy, and a lot of the drivers are saying that there are a lot of hidden bumps that just because the cars are so far away they can't even see them.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we're with Cody here. I think he was second in this round, but the Americans really have hit the ground, so to speak, running, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them have been to practice as well, so I think they're coming into the event with an advantage. But having said that, the track has changed a lot. But I think they're just maybe a little bit more experienced at controlling the cars in the air and just a little bit more settled.
Now, we said we've got 5 drivers here, and as luck would have it, the second driver wandered in to talk to us. It's Joe Green. Joe, you can talk around your lap.
Wow. I started off pretty good, actually. I drove well for 5 minutes, and then suddenly I started thinking and got nervous. So I made some small mistakes, but it was still a decent run. And then towards the end, I caught lap traffic, and then I had some issues. So for the next round, I'm not going to change anything because the car actually felt really good, but my driving wasn't that good. When I had a good lap, it was good enough. I mean, if I can just do good laps throughout the run, I'll be in the top 10. So I don't really need to change anything. I just need to focus on my driving, and that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, your car looks pretty stable. You see it about to go out of a shot here. I mean, you get a chance to look at other people on the track. Can you gain anything by looking at other drivers going round?
You can actually, but even better is when you're in the actual race and you have some faster driver there, or I did in practice, and I would let them go by and then follow them and see where they pulled away. And that helped me a lot because 2 sections on the track where I was going too slow, and after I found that out, I just tried it myself and I found that I could actually go faster. So looking and driving on the track with someone else helps.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've just got here and we're looking, Phil, we've been here for a few days, but it is quite noticeable the different speeds in different parts of the track of some of the drivers, especially down the straight. Some guys really aren't that bothered about top speed, are they?
No, I think some of them also taking it fairly careful up the sweeper. I mean, it's a long run up to the top corner, and I mean, if you get it wrong, then you're going pretty much off the track. So it's better to have a safe run than actually driving completely punched.
Now, we've seen Ryan Cavalieri, and we're now looking at one of the Aigoin brothers. So far, we've seen 4 different chassis, including Joseph's, I say self-built, but obviously it's a professional chassis. I'm not noticing any difference from the chassis themselves. It's not, as you can sometimes see with touring cars or also flat track cars, you can actually see differences in the chassis, which all Tamiya's look very similar. Here it seems it's a driving style thing.
I think there's definitely a case of some cars being better than others. I think a lot of the drivers are considering that the LOSIs are probably at the top of the game. The Mugen's considered as pretty easy to drive. And I mean, the Kyosho, it's a stable car, but perhaps not the fastest.
It's not stable in this particular shot because at this point, Jerome had actually already lost his shock absorbers. He's actually running on 3 wheels, which is, and he's still doing reasonable times. I mean, how do you drive a car where one of the front wheels is no longer actually properly in contact?
Actually, you might not believe it, but sometimes if you lose the front shock, the car is still okay. You can still do the jumps and you can drive okay. Sometimes, even though you might not believe it, it's still drivable.
Yeah, if you look at here, you can see how flat it's running, but still, I think he did a reasonable time. And of course, we've got 6 rounds. This is the first round. It's best 4 to count, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, best 4 exactly. And I'm just super impressed with Yannick here with being able to drive. I think it was 7 minutes just with 3 shocks. Just being able to do it and having the mental sort of concentration to be able to handle it. It's just impressive.
Thanks, guys. So we'll hope you bring more race action later in the week.